Hello guys, so in this video I'm going to discuss about constructor and its types in C#. So coming to the basic definition of constructor, constructor is nothing but a special method of a class that automatically gets invoked when an instance of the class is created. So which means, so whenever you create an object to the particular class, then constructor will be get invoked. And few rules to be followed before creating a constructor, and that is class name and constructor name should be same. It is one point, and constructor doesn't have any return type unlike methods. So constructor methods there would be return type. If it is returning string, then there would be a string return type, and if it is not returning anything, then there will be return type called void. But unlike methods, there will be no return type in the constructors. And coming to the types of constructors, they are default constructor, a parameterized constructor, static constructor, and private constructor. So let us discuss each and every one the practical example. So I'm opening Visual Studio. So here I'm creating a class A, and for this I'm creating a constructor, a default constructor. So that is a public A, and I'm writing one print statement, that is default constructor. So default constructor means a constructor without any parameters. So if you consider this constructor, it is not taking any parameter, so which means it is nothing but a default constructor, and this constructor will be get invoked whenever we create an object to the class called A. So I'm creating object to the class A, and if I run this, so default constructor statement will be get printed. So it got printed. And the next one is parameterized constructor. So the constructor with at least one parameter, then it is nothing but parameterized constructor. So I'm creating another constructor with at least one parameter, the string name. And I'm writing like this, name is, and I'm printing the name that is taken by this parameter, this constructor A, and I'm passing this parameter, one string as a parameter. Let's say like, and if I run this program, then the name is Raga will be get printed because I'm passing the parameter, which means this parameterized constructor will be getting invoked and this name is getting printed on the console. So let me run this. So name is Raghava got printed. And if I won't pass this name as a string, then a default constructor will be get invoked. So let me run this. Okay. So as I don't pass any parameter, so default constructor got invoked and the statement got printed. And the third one is static constructor. Static constructor means, so it can be invoked only once of a class. So whenever you create an object, the static constructor will be get invoked only once. So let's say like I'm creating a static constructor with a keyword called static A, and I'm writing a statement. This is static constructor. So if I run this program, so before these constructor, this either default constructor or parameterized constructor got invoked, the static constructor will be get invoked and the statements inside this constructor will be get printed on the console. So if I run this program, so initially this is static constructor got invoked and then default constructor got invoked. And if I create another instance to the class A. And if I want to invoke a parameterized constructor, then I need to pass one parameter. And if I run this program again, static constructor will get invoked only once. It cannot be invoked twice. If I run this program, if you can observe here, the static constructor got invoked only once for a particular class, and default constructor got invoked, and parameterized constructor got invoked. And this is about static constructor. And the last one is private constructor. So private constructor is nothing but if a constructor is declared using private specifier, private access specifier, then it is nothing but private constructor. So I'm creating private private and I'm writing so, or else I'll create another class. So public class B, and for this I'm creating a private constructor, that is B, and in this I'm writing console statement. This is private constructor. So if I create an object to this class B, then it shows error because I have created this constructor using private keyword. So if I declare a constructor using private keyword, I cannot create an object to the class. So let me try creating an object to the class B. So B bj2 equal to new B. So it is showing error like B constructor is inaccessible due to its protection level. So we cannot create an object to the private constructor. But if you want to access any data members in the class B, then there is another way, like I have taken static variable and I'm taking static method. And I'm printing this IA value of is, and if I want to invoke this method, then I can write directly like b dot display, and I'm commenting this class A objects. And if I execute this program, then value 10 will be get printed in the console window. See, so this is how we can execute the methods, we can invoke the methods, and we can execute the code if we declare constructor as a private. And this is all about the constructor in C#, and thank you.